Well, I'm standing here in front of a wonderful Porsche with my colleague Sean O'Donnell and Rod Emory, and we are here to talk about the upcoming event, which I think is just going to be so amazing. Emory Reunion, which will be at the Tennis Hall of Fame from October 4th and the 5th, and we're going to get a bunch of your creations.
Yeah, I mean, actually a little more than just my creations. You're going to get 4 generations of Emory creations. So won't tell you exactly what cars will be here yet. We'll save that for a little later, but there's going to be cars that date all the way back to the 1940s that my grandfather built at Valley Custom Shop, and cars that my father, Gary Emory, and his brother Don Emory built in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and then a full menu of cars that are built in current day between myself and my kids at Emory Motorsports. So yeah, it's the first time that we've had 4 generations of our cars together at one event, and I couldn't think of a better place to do it than here, during Motor Week.
Well, we're really excited. I know Sean here is just the ultimate Porsche fan.
Yeah, Rod gave me a little taste of the cars that are coming, and it's going to be pretty difficult to peel me away from the Tennis Hall of Fame because of the level of cars that are coming, and very, very special cars, not only to the Emory family, but to the Porsche community and the hot rod community. So yeah, it's going to be a very special event, and it's going to be open to the public, free, so everyone's going to be welcome to come in and see the cars. Most importantly, you're going to be able to hear the stories of the cars. Yeah. The stories that these cars have through their lifetime is what Rod was telling me earlier. Some of them just mind-blowing and very special. So it's going to be a very, very unique, very cool, very special event. Like Rod said, these cars have never all been together, so it's going to be great.
Talking of unique, I mean, every one is different from the other, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, kind of our family motto, my grandfather always told me, is modify everything but make it look as if it wasn't modified. So it's just something that my family has always done, dating all the way back to the cars of Valley Custom Shop, is give them all a very unique personality and modify things by channeling and sectioning. You see in some of the cars that I build today where I'm leaning the windshield back and rolling the rockers. So yeah, our goal is always to just put our personal touch and customization on everything, but still make it look as if it's honoring the brand that it was built on. Right. So if it was an old 1940 Ford, we're not trying to disguise the fact that it was a 40 Ford. We just want it to be a little sleeker, a little leaner, just like the 356s we build today. I want to honor the Porsche 356 that was so brilliantly engineered and designed, but I want to give them our own unique twist. And so it's just something that we've been doing for nearly 80 years as a family. And now to be able to have us bring these cars together on one lawn and be able to see the evolution of some of the cars that we've built, and then to hear the stories from my father and my uncle that were around when those early Valley Custom cars were built, and the stories they can tell you about the craftsmanship and the owners of those cars. The stories about the car that Amy and I built in 1998 to take our son touring around the United States. Zane will be there. And then the cars that we're delivering currently. My daughter's in the business now, and she's right there as we're developing these cars and delivering them. So it's going to give people an opportunity to really understand the passion that that we've all had, and see this evolution of Emory cars that really span an 80-year period.
It's fantastic. And same number of years almost that Porsche has been going. I mean, it is incredible that the history is sort of almost identical.
Yeah, it's in parallel paths. Yeah. My grandfather started Valley Custom Shop in 47, 48, which is when Porsche really came on the scene with their own car company. And then my grandfather, father, and uncle all went to work for Porsche in 1961, and we've carried through with that brand to this day.
Well, the 356 is such a special sports car.
Yeah.
I held my hand up. I've never driven one.
Well, we need to make that happen.
We do. I was putting that out there. No, I've never done it.
Oh, wow.
I've never done it. I always get confused about which side the ignition key is.
Well, but they're not always on the left. Take a look at this Speedster. So Speedsters, Roadsters, and convertible Ds, they were on the right-hand side.
That's the one I need.
One of the very special cars that I'll bring with me, may have a key in the center, but the start button is on the left. So
see?
try to figure that out.
That's going to be good.
I can get my head around that.
But yeah, you know, it's just to look at the evolution of design from Porsche, starting all the way, you know, back to the, you know, early aluminum body Gamoon cars,
Yes.
or this early speedster that's behind us, to today. You can see how Porsche as a design company and as a car builder, they never just kind of tore the sheet, threw it away and started over. Everything builds upon itself.
Yeah.
And I think that's similar to what, you know, my family has done, because some of the techniques and some of the styling things that we do to cars today were things that carry on from the stuff that my grandfather taught my dad, taught myself, and that's really what it's all about.
And you're passing it on, which is fabulous.
Yeah, my son and daughter and my son-in-law all work in the business with us, and they're all going to be here. So it's going to be a special week for us.
Wonderful.
Because we're going to come here and really celebrate the cars and celebrate our legacy. Although we're 3,000 miles away from where we live, we're packing everything up, making the pilgrimage over here, and giving everybody on the East Coast and those that travel to the event an opportunity to experience our cars, hear the stories, and just enjoy the cars for what they are.
Well, it's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be an amazing week. Following on and running alongside it, we've got the gathering on the Friday, which is a wonderful event and really to be enjoyed. And then the tour for the Concours cars. It gives the city the first chance to see all the cars that were going to be featured in the Concours d'Elegance, which is on the Sunday. It sees them out on the road doing what cars do best, which is driving. And then finishing with the Concours on the Sunday.
That's right.
And we're looking forward to a dry spell.
Yeah, it's going to be dry.
I think we're going to have some sun. I think we're going to have some
We're bringing some California weather.
leaves. That's really the only reason we've asked you.
Yeah.
Bring that weather.
Absolutely.
But no, we're so looking forward to it, and thank you for making it, because without you, without your cars, well, we wouldn't have a show. So I'm delighted. I'm so excited.
It's my pleasure. And I want to make sure people are also taking the time to sign up for the seminars, because there's some great seminars that are going on
absolutely.
Saturday. And
Tickets are already selling. I've looked at the figures, and we've got a lot of people already booked seats. Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll have some of our special friends that'll join us.
A lot of special guests this year, so it's
it'll
going to
be
be
a
good.
lot of fun.
Good. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Can't wait.